YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a story time, guys. Now this story is about the time that I was talking to a man and did not know that he was married, y'all. Can you believe this? So I was about a month divorced. I just got divorced, and me and my girlfriends, well, my girlfriend invited me out to go dancing. So I was like, I don't know, it's been years. Like, I was married almost 11 years and I haven't been out dancing to a club, nothing in years, y'all. Never been a clubber anyway, but I said, okay. I decided to get out, you know, because when you're going through divorce, you're kind of depressed and confused, and just, you know, it's nice to be around people. And she was one of my best girlfriends, so I just figured, yeah, I'll go out and, you know, dance and hear some music and enjoy myself for a few hours. So we went out. We had such an amazing time. Of course, it was just a bunch of us girls, us ladies, having ladies night. And at the end of the night, a couple of guys, of course, like they always do in every club, guys are always scoping out girls that they think they want to take home or try to get their number or whatever. So I'm like, you know, some of my girlfriends are standing out talking to guys, and I'm like, can I get in the car? Because everybody knows I'm the one out of the group that's like, I'm not the one. Don't try to holler at me. I'm not going to bed with nobody. I'm not going home with anybody tonight. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, I'll wait for y'all in the car, you know? So the guy, there's one guy who had his eye on me from what my girlfriend was saying and saw me go to the car. So I rolled the window down a little bit just to get some air, and I was watching them, you know, just waiting for my girlfriends to, you know, be done talking or whatever they were going to do, and then, you know, get ready to head home. So I hear one of the guys over there saying, well, what about her in the car? Who's that right there in the car? He was pointing to me. And my girlfriend said, no, not her. She not the one. She don't do that. She don't play that or whatever. And I started laughing because, like I said, a lot of my friends, my girlfriends know I don't, you know, give my number out to dudes. I don't go home with dudes. I don't have sex with men outside of marriage. So she was just warning him like, nah, she's not the one. And, you know, he started laughing. She started laughing. And so, you know, finally they were done talking to them or whatever. She gets in the car and she's like, that dude, his name was Paul. He gave me his number to give to you. He said he's really interested in you and that you're very beautiful and this and that. And she's like, you should give him a call. He seems cool. And I was like, girl, you know, I ain't even worrying about him. I ain't worrying about hooking up with nobody. He probably just, you know, he just like any other guy at the club, just looking for somebody to hook up with or think he could smash or whatever. And he ain't about to smash me, and we ain't hooking up. So she said that she ran into him somewhere, and he was like, why your girl ain't called me or whatever? What's going on? I really like her, you know, I really want to talk to her. So she called me and she was like, girl, I ran into Paul, and he was like, you know, tell your girl to call me, this and that. So I don't know what it was and why I called him, but I guess I was curious because I called him, you know, like I think it was 2 or 3 weeks later. And I'm not the type to call a man, but there was no way for him to call me, obviously, because I didn't give him my number. So I called him. We talked on the phone. He seemed cool. He told me that he wasn't from my city. He was from Detroit, which was refreshing because if you grew up in my city, which is small, everybody's dated everybody. So I'm like, cool. You know, this is a dude that hasn't been with nobody. He's freshly new to my city, moved here from Detroit, doesn't know nobody. You know, maybe we can just go out on a few dates. You know what I'm saying? Nothing serious, because I was not looking for nothing serious. That's for sure. Nothing serious. But just someone to hang out with, go to lunch, go to the movies. So one day we started going out, hanging out, having lunch, and going to the movies and stuff. And we had a good time. We clicked. He was really nice. It was a gentleman and very cool. So we just continued to do that and talk on the phone. There was nothing serious going on. And then after about 2 months, I mean, he did try and invite me back to his house, but I was like, nah, I'm cool. I don't do that, you know, because I don't like to put myself in no position to make a guy think that I'm coming to their house to have sex, because that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? So instead of giving him the wrong idea, I just avoided going to his house. And I definitely was not bringing him to my house, because I have kids, and my kids not being around just no regular dude that I'm not truly interested in, or that I'm not gonna have a future with, you know? So one day, I think it was 2 months later, my brother called me and said that he was invited to a party. And I was like, oh, okay, so how was it? And he was like, it was cool, but I met this dude named Paul. He was like, who was this dude that you said that you were talking to? And I was like, Paul something something. I couldn't remember his last name right now. And he was like, you know what? That was that dude's party. He was like, sister, I'm telling you, this dude is married with kids. I was like, are you serious? Stop playing, brother. Like, are you serious? You gotta be kidding me. I was like, no, I think you got the wrong dude. He described this dude to the T. Bald head, super tall, that he was from Detroit and everything. I was like, are you kidding me? You were at the house of the dude I've been talking to for 2 months? He was like, yeah, this dude. That's not the word he was using, but he was like, yes, sis, this dude is married with kids. His wife is in the military, so she's not around. She's stationed away, and he has his kids. I was like, are you serious? I could not believe this, y'all. This man was playing me. I could not believe. No wonder why he wanted me to go back to his house, because his wife was not even in the States. She was stationed away in the military, and the kids would go away, I guess, with a relative off and on or whatever, so he didn't have his kids all the time. I was so done. Like, I am not the one. I totally respect marriage, and I never would ever talk or cheat with a married man. Ever. So as soon as my brother told me that, which I can trust my brother's word, that's my best friend, and I did not doubt him. I just wanted to make sure that was the same person, because like I said, this guy was not from our city, so there's no way that he had that man's situation down to the T. He even knew his car, because I told him he had a Ford, I cannot remember what it was at the time, but it was a nice car. And he said that he described this man to the T to me. I could not deny that was him. So of course the guy started calling me. I texted him. I didn't answer his calls. I was like, it's over between me and you. We weren't officially a couple, but it's over far as us hanging out. I was like, you lied to me. You're married. I cannot believe you would try to even put me in a position. What if your wife came home and I went over your house or anything, or your kids? Like, what is wrong with you? I respect marriage. I would never talk to a married man. And he was just like, that's not true. Who told you this? And I was like, don't worry about it, but we're done. Like, whatever we had going on, we're done. And I just stopped accepting and responding to his calls. So one day, me and my daughter were at Walmart, and he was in there, and he ran up on me talking about, I miss you. Why are you tripping? Why are you tripping? I was like, because you're married. He was like, I don't know who you getting your information from, but they're lying to you. They're lying. They're effing lying to you. And who told you this? And I was like, don't worry about it, because my sources are truthful. I can trust who told me. You're the one who's a liar. And I was just like, get away from me, get off me. He would not leave me alone. He was just like begging, like, please give me a chance, please. I was like, get away from me. Everybody in Walmart's all staring at us, because we're starting to get loud by then. I was like, just leave me alone. It's over. I told you it's over. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. On top of, you're a liar. I hate liars. Like, how could you lie to me? Like, you're sitting up here trying to play your wife and trying to play me. I don't play games like that. You know what I mean? And he was just like, they're lying on me. They're lying. I'm not married. This now. It's like, whatever, man. Get out of my face. Just leave me alone. And like, I literally had to escape and get out of Walmart, because this dude persists on trying to follow me throughout the whole store and still trying to talk to me. Yeah, so y'all, I don't play that. I don't play cheating. I've never been a cheater, never been a person that cheats with somebody's husband. Like, are you serious? Like, that dude was the scum of the earth to me. Like, he was disgusting. Like, how can you even cheat on your wife? You know what I mean? Like, if you're not happy in your marriage, you need to leave. Like, why would you lie and cheat? You know what I'm saying? So I was just so disgusted in him, and I just could not believe, y'all. I could not believe. Like, you really got to check people out. But this man, I had no way of checking him out, really, because, like I said, he had no connection to no one in my city because he was not from my city. So no one knew him. You know what I mean? He was a very tall, basketball-looking type of black dude. And I never dated. Why am I saying dated? I never talked to anybody like that. We were not officially boyfriend and girlfriend. We just hung out. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to share the time that I was talking to a guy that I did not know that was married, and how I found out that he was married, y'all, and I broke it up immediately. So yeah, girls, just be careful, ladies and men out there who you talking to, because a lot of the times, especially in this generation, in these day and ages, people don't care if you're married. Marriage don't mean nothing to people no more. People hooking up and they're married just to hook up. So he got the wrong one. I don't know if he thought I was some kind of floozy or that I was gonna fall for it, but no, she's not the one. I'm not the one, y'all. So I hope you guys like this story time. If you do, give it a thumbs up and let me know if you would like more story times. And I hope you guys are having a blessed day. God bless, and I love you guys. Talk to you and see you in the next vlog. Peace.